Right, here we go, guys. Goes back with an Everton save. 6th of January 2029. As you can see, doing okay in the competitions, although we're out the Carabao Cup, knocked out by Leicester in the 4th round. Still in the FA Cup against Oxford, should be an easy win. Second in the Champions League, only to Liverpool, which isn't great, but we're doing really well. Goal difference of 19, Hendrick with 7 goals. Incredible. And Vlahovic got 16 goals. We're actually second in the league, only 4 points behind Man United, so we're in with a chance. Yes, City 2 points back with the game in hand, but we're in the hunt for the league title, which is good. We're scoring a ridiculous amount of goals. 24 games in, we've already got 69 goals. We're going to get over 100 goals this season easily in the league. As you can see, it's just crazy. 6-1 there against Norwich, 3-1 against Tottenham, 4-0 against Oxford, who hopefully will knock out the FA Cup as well. 8-1 against Leverkusen, 5-2 against Wolves, 5-0 against Norwich, 5-2 against Southampton, 5-2 against Leicester, 4-0 against West Ham, 4-2 away against Man United, who were top of the league, so it's a really good result because they could have been way ahead of us if they'd won that game. So, really incredible results. This formation, this tactic that we're playing is scoring a ridiculous amount of goals. As you can see, I'm trying to bring in a few youngsters for the future. We haven't got much transfer budget remaining, but you can see there's a lot going on. Bargy possibly going to Tottenham here, not getting a lot of game time. Pedri going to Man City for 104 million. Soto, I think he's going to end up at Newcastle for about 100 million as well, which is disappointing, but we only bought him for 1.9 million. These are really good players, aren't they, with Soto and Pedri? Bargy could be, but he's not really going to get into our team. I see loads of people after him buying Newcastle, Milan, Barca, I think that was. Yeah, not good. We'll have to. I don't think we necessarily need to replace these players drastically. I mean, we've got a really good team. As you can see, we've turned down an offer for Hendrick. He's agreed that if we get a £188 million offer, that we have to sell him, which, I mean, I don't want to sell him at all, but yeah, if somebody comes in with that, then yes, I will sell him. Looks like Calvert-Lewin probably be staying, I think, but he's 31. He could be one that's going, I'm not sure. So we've left those guys under transfer bids out of the team. Still got a good team though, with Olmo, Gravenberch, Calvert-Lewin, they're back in the team really. This is how we're lining up, the 4-2-4. It's really solid with Vlahovic, Calvert-Lewin, Mudryk, Blasco, Gravenberch, Olmo, Branthwaite, Perez, Armstrong, Godfrey and Paul Harris, one of the best keepers in the world, I think. We're getting this game against Oxford, hopefully an easy win in the FA Cup, but we'll see. Got to be an easy win. If we can't beat these, then we are in trouble, especially if we're losing Pedri and Soto. But we'll see. Let me know in the comments, would you sell Pedri? So Pedri 104 million, Soto for 90 million. Would you sell Hendrick for 130 million, I think it was, 129 million that Real Madrid offered? For me, Hendrick's a no. The other two is just a yes, although I don't really want to sell them. He's had an early penalty. Mudryk would have been in. I think also there's teams sniffing around Blasco as well, so we could be losing a lot of solid young players. But that's the game, isn't it? We're not. Vlahovic took that away easily. We're not the best, biggest team in the world. I think we can be because we've got a great squad and a good formation, good tactic. But we are going to lose out to Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG. The top England teams, like Man U, So we're going to lose players to them, unfortunately. Obviously, they took Camavinga off us, didn't they, a few seasons ago. It's Godfrey and Armstrong. Olmo, Gravenberch. Olmo's getting on a bit. He might not last too much longer. Branthwaite down the left. Back to Mudryk. Into Calvert-Lewin. Lovely finish. 7 minutes in. 2-0 up. Oxford already out the cup. Pretty much. We were always going to win this game, though, to be fair. Got Branthwaite on the ball here. And Perez. Glasgow at Calvert-Lewin. Mudryk on the way into Vlahovic. Smash one's good save from McGinty. Whipping in the corner there. Olmo onto it. Nothing. Still we're having all of it here. Oxford, no shots. We just had all the possession, all the shots. As you'd expect, I suppose, at home. I'm not creating anything since the 7th minute, really. Here we go, we've got a corner, Glasgow whipping this in. Armstrong trying to get, he's not the biggest defenders, but I do like Armstrong, I think he could be a really good player for us. Glasgow puts that in, was that an own goal? Oh no, Calvert-Lewin in bizarre fashion. Same Glasgow might be offside though. Yeah, we got today. We do. Goal disallowed, so yeah, he was offside. Go Vlahovic with the free kick. Get rather him in the box, like, so I might have to have a look at that. Olmo winning that back. The Glasgow over the top for Calvert-Lewin. How's he not scored there? Never mind. Win it back, Branthwaite. Lost out, but it's back to the keeper. We can recycle it now. Perez, got quite small centre backs today, and Perez and Armstrong. Really, all full backs are probably the better ones in the air. Godfrey here down the right. Partially blocked cross. Olmo to Glasgow to Olmo. Gravenberch. Gravenberch has smashed one in. Absolute worldie from 25 yards. He's a brilliant player. 6'3". Loads of talent. I think he kind of makes the Pedri deal going through sort of worthwhile because he'll get more game time, him alongside Dewey, and that should cover enough for us. Armstrong picks us up into Godfrey and Olmo. Looking over the top for Glasgow. Can he cross that in? He's trying. That's a mistake there. Gifted one to Calvert-Lewin. 4-0 up, 37 minutes. Another highlight here. Oxford looking to go over the top, but Perez, for a small guy, is quite quick. One of his advantages. Olmo on to Calvert-Lewin. To Gravenberch. Just can't get near us, can they? Mudryk's in there down the left. Still going. Good save. So we're going to go into half time, 4-0 I think. Oh, we've got another highlight. Armstrong, Olmo, Glasgow. Goes Gravenberch over the top for Vlahovic. Oh, it's a good save. Good save from the keeper. Not the end of the highlight though. I wonder if we get another chance straight away. Gravenberch, Mudryk, Vlahovic in again. But there's Calvert-Lewin in this time who smashes it in. Brilliant goal, 5-0. Easy as that. Still got a second half to go. How many are we going to get here? Glasgow with a corner. Lovely header from Vlahovic. 22nd goal of the season. Powers that home. I mean, to be fair, Oxford, this is a strong team they've come up against. So maybe should have put a few more youngsters out for this game, but never mind. It's always nice to get a high-scoring game, get your team full of confidence, rolling into the next game. Mudryk, back to Gravenberch. We know he can hit them. Well, he can. Off his left foot this time, smashed that in the roof of the net. 7-0, 53 minutes in. Guessing the Oxford fans have left already. Although surely they want to see this Everton team play, even if it is against their team. Vlahovic with a lovely goal there. Tucked that into the corner. 8-0. I mean, it is easy, isn't it? Too easy against these, unfortunately. But still, 8-0 against anyone. Really good result. Get some changes on. Yeah, we get Said on. He's a really good young player. I think he'll turn out to be a really good midfielder. Just don't know whether we can give him quite enough game time, but we'll see. Rutherford on. Possibly Bruno on. I think we'll leave Olmo on. I know his match fitness isn't great, but let's give him the game time. And Hendrick on. I mean, really, that's not what Oxford want to see, is it? A 5-star Hendrick coming off the bench. They've got one shot, one on target, 0 XG. Got a 4.57 XG and we scored 8 goals. I suppose some of them have been really good goals, especially from Gravenberch. Perez, what is he doing there? Still got it though. Into Olmo. On to Bruno, back to Olmo. Looking for Tell, but a bit of a hopeful ball. Oxford on the attack, had a shot, just gone over. Will that? Yep, their XG's gone up to 0.03. 8-0, we've got a free kick here with Bruno. You like the right foot from the right hand side. That's why. Lovely goal, 9-0. Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? 9-0. This tactic does work lovely, honestly. You've got to try it. Have a play around with it. I am doing a Barcelona save and you'll see me tweak the position slightly and play around with the roles, but use it as a base and then just go and tweak it a little bit. That's what I would suggest, and I'm sure you'll get some great results. And there's Tell in there with the 10th. 10-0 against Oxford. We're flying. Another highlight straight from the kickoff. Can we make it 11? Perez, the little guy in defence. Hasn't looked troubled at all. Hendrick over top for Tell. Defender wins that. Perez can't win a header, can he? I think we're looking to switch him into a right back, to be fair. He's too small to be a centre back. Tell into Hendrick. Oh, lovely dink. Lovely finish. 31st goal of the season. That is 11-0 against Oxford. What a ridiculous result. That must be it now, though. It is full time. 11-0. Brilliant result. excellent game to show you. I hope you agree. I know it's only against Oxford, but lots of goals, lots of chances to see how good this. I've played a couple of games, as you can see. We've got a game here against West Brom, but we beat Southampton 3-2, and we beat Porto 2-0. It's Calvert-Lewin, Hamza, Fernandez scoring. It's Southampton, and Calvert-Lewin, Armstrong against Porto. We are on a bit of a roll, not quite as good as our Oxford result, but on a roll all the same. We're looking to loan out Prez, get him some game time, hopefully a right back. Salzburg, PSV, some good teams in for him. He is a wonder kid. Bit small, 5'9", but he's got potential. Bruno won't sign a new contract, which is a shame, but he's 34. Milan are in for him, so chances are he's going to them at the end of next season. Okay, he's on high wages, he's getting old. It'd been nice to keep him for another season or so, but never mind. And we're looking at Nahul Vasquez, if that's how you pronounce it, who just looks a really good centre-back. 5.5 million, I think it's a bit of a steal, see if he progresses into a good player. We've loaned quite a few people out, give them some game time in Arslan. Sorry, wait, let me get to the big signing first though. Juan Soto left for 90 million, unfortunately. Now worth over 100 million at Newcastle. We bought him for 1.9 million though. He played really well for us off that right hand side. I think that's an okay sale because it's so much money, but Pedri's gone as well, 104 million. He's worth a ridiculous amount now. Yes, Pedri's great, 26, but we got him for free. We sold him for 104 million. I mean, it's really good business. Rooney Barge, he's gone to Tottenham for 14.75 million. Good player. I'm sure if the Tottenham give him the game time, he'll do well. We brought in Arslan, who I think is a really good player. 6'6", can be a really good defender. Could play defensive midfield for us. Brought in Paulson, who again I think could be really good. Could be a good replacement for Soto eventually. Nahul Hernandez has come in again. He can play where Soto is, or he can play up front, or he can play off the left. Just looks, he's a wonder kid already. Just looks really good player with good potential. It's nice to bring some of these in. Thanks to have the money as well to bring some of these in. We're not spending masses of money on them. Also brought in Kim Min-jae, yes, 32, but he is, I think, a world-class centre-back. He's going to be really good for us, really solid, 6'3", athletic, just top player. Brings good experience to the team. So yeah, I think he'll turn out to be a really good signing. So coming up against West Brom here with the 4-2-4 system that you've seen us play. With Vlahovic, Calvert-Lewin, Tell, Hendrick, Gravenberch, Fernandez, Branthwaite, Rodriguez, Hamza, Godfrey, Palhares. Really solid team. Hendrick's coming along beautifully. And he's still going to get better, I think. Still, we're asking for the 188 million. No one wants to come in for it, thankfully. We don't really want to sell him. But he's a tremendous player. Baldé's injured, Dewey's injured, so they might have had a chance to play a bit early for Kim Min-jae, but he will definitely get into this team. Really solid. Don't actually have a backup goalie, but hopefully Palhares doesn't get injured. We'll be okay. Let's see if we can beat West Brom. Got to make us favourites, haven't you, with that team? Surely. Yes, we've lost Pedri and Soto and Bargi, but still a top-class team, and we've brought in a few good players. Kim Min-jae especially, who I think's definite improvement in our defence. Probably means Rodriguez won't get quite as much game time, but I think it's worth it if we want to win some trophies this season. Drop Fernandez in that midfield with Gravenberch. Not the most defensive, but Really solid players. Win that back there. Rodriguez into Fernandez on a Gravenberch. Through to Calvert-Lewin. Vlahovic on the run, needs some help. Hendrick offs it 1-2 with Hendrick, and he's in. Lovely finishing off the post. Brilliant goal. I mean, Vlahovic is just tremendous, isn't he? I'm toying with the idea of selling Calvert-Lewin in the summer. I know Everton sort of legend really, especially on this save. Would you sell him? Let me know. Also, if you are enjoying this episode, this save, the content I'm bringing out, please like and subscribe. It will help me out massively. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you're liking. Is there anything you don't like? Is there stuff you want to see me do in this FM23 game? Let me know, please. I'll certainly try my best to do it, and I'll always answer the comments. Vlahovic here with a free kick. Taking his time over it. Well, it was worth the wait. Smashed that into the top corner on the keeper's side. Gotta say, I think the keeper should have done better there. We're all over West Brom here, aren't we? I mean, they haven't had a shot on target. We've had 66% possession. Just too good for them. Godfrey picking up the pieces here. Fernandez could have played 1-2, but he goes back to Hamza. Rodriguez back to Hamza. Just recycling the ball to the back into Fernandez. There's no rush. Draw them out. There we go into Vlahovic. It's a good save. Saved by Travers. Well, that's good play. He's Godfrey, nice and easy. Hendrick, Calvert-Lewin for support over the top of Vlahovic. Oh, what a finish. What a goal. Lovely assist. First half hat-trick. Banging the goals in. He's just a handful, isn't he, Vlahovic? He's ridiculously good for us this year. Calvert-Lewin not going to win it back. He's on a yellow card though, so have to be careful. Now West Brom just playing it around a bit, having a little bit of possession, but not threatening too much. Brantwaite should get that. He does. Back to Rodriguez. Gravenberch on the ball now with Tell. We haven't seen a lot of Tell today. Over the top of Vlahovic. Can he get his fourth? He can. 44 minutes in, he's already got 4 goals. How many is he going to get today? We are playing really well here. They haven't had a chance at all. And to be fair, half our team aren't even above 7 rating. So I don't think we're doing anything particularly special. But we're still 4-0 up. Well, West Brom might have a chance at that. Hamza's on it. Polaris. Brantwaite. Everyone's looking very calm now. I suppose you would be at 4-0 up. Calvert-Lewin. Godfrey. Back to Fernandez over the top of Vlahovic. Could this be his 5th? It's a good block. It's Cooler Barley, that is it. West Brom. Fernandez whipping this in. Out to Vlahovic. Hendrick. That's Barley over. Thought Hendrick was going to take a shot there. I'm thinking I've got to get Hendrick up front with Vlahovic, haven't I? Like next season, possibly. Calvert-Lewin out. Hendrick up front, get somebody else on that right hand side. Maybe Blasco, we've got him there already. Mudryk or one of the guys we bought in, like Paulson or Hernandez. Ringing the changes here. Let's get Kim Min Jae on. See if he can have an impact, although he shouldn't have a great deal to do. Go Fernandez. Kim Min-jae winning that. Does look a threat in the air already. I have been working on me set pieces a little bit, so hopefully we'll see that pay off a bit. Oh, Blasco, it's the post. But yeah, I've got only tweaked the kind of corner routine, set pieces and that, so hopefully it works, we'll see. Kim Min-jae's good in the air, so I'm expecting him to get a few. Hendrick, that's a good save though. I think we'll see the best of Hendrick up front now. West Brom just lumping it forward, just don't want any part of this game anymore. Mudryk into Bruno to Gravenberch, so calm, Rodriguez. Just easy, isn't it? No pressure on the defenders there. Okay, they won it back, to be fair to them though. We're getting in here with Diang. Looked like it was going wide, but Palera saves it anyhow. Almost 70 minutes now. 4 XG, they've got 0.02 XG, so they have really threatened nothing here today. Lovely finish that. Over his shoulder, was it, with his right foot? Wasn't expecting that at all. That's a hell of a finish. "5-0. Very easy. Got a corner here. Bruno whips that in to Kim Min-jae on his debut. Fans love him already. So we have been tweaking those corner routines a little bit, so it's nice to see that pay off. Hoping that can be the sort of thing that just makes games, or a lot of the games, more comfortable. You know what I mean? Just sends us over the edge in some of the games. Brilliant though, isn't it? Kim Min-jae. Bruno Fernandes, 3 assists. Hendrick's got a goal and 2 assists. Vlahovic obviously 4 goals. It's incredible. Here we go as well, Hendrick on the ball. He's got Branthwaite out wide. Say I've tweaked the set pieces. I don't know why Branthwaite's like up front when we're defending. We'll have to look at that. Blasco scores, but I think that was offside. VAR's checking it. Goal awarded. It was onside. 7-0. A ridiculous amount of goals we're getting at the moment. Honestly, I know I said we'll score easily over 100. I can see it being 120 goals in the league this season, and the crazy thing is that still might not win the league. We'll see where we end up. And there's Mudryk, Gravenberch, looking for Blasco, showing some really good pace there. Olmo, he finish off his left foot, thinking about selling Olmo as well. See, fighting for his place. 8-0 win against West Brom. Here we go, full time. Tremendous from the lads. I mean, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Look at everyone's played really well. 10 Fernandes, 9.8 Hendrick. I'm assuming Vlahovic got a 10. It's incredible. A lot of fouls though. They only give 9 fouls. We get 23. But brilliant. Right, end of January. I thought we'll do a little transfer roundup because there has been some business, as you can see. On the outgoings there, Pedri, Soto, Blasco ended up going to Barcelona for 103 million. So we brought in 319 million this January, which is just crazy. We spent a tiny bit of it really. Yeah, Blasco's gone. see, we brought him in for 29 million, which is fairly pricey at the time, but made a huge profit on him. Started at Real Madrid, now he's at Barcelona. And then we went and brought in, which I think I've shown you before, Kim Min-jae. As you can see, the team done the most business. 9 players in, 19 players out. Getting to the transfers, perfect loads up. Trying to bring a few more in. For the summer though, Carnage, Juff here, who scouts aren't that keen on him. He's not the best, but I just like his physicals. I think he could be a really good rotation player to have, which I think might be handy because some of them get a bit annoyed when they're not playing. Carnage I think could be really good. I think it's a steal for 2.2 million. Looking at Bono potentially from Argentina. Looks great already. Teamwork 17, Vision 19. Could be a very good player. But we've been busy bringing in some young players. So I think I showed you Hernandez last time, who looks a really solid player. Vasquez, centre back, he eventually came in. Again, top player. We've loaned a lot of these back to the clubs. Give them some game time for the rest of the season to see them progress better. Kovaciac's coming on loan. I'm thinking we'll probably sign him in the summer. The potential on him, just brilliant speed, dribbling off the ball, passing all at 17. He's going to be, I think, world class. Benny Sesko's in, 6'4", on loan from Man City. Already elite striker, 17 acceleration, 15 pace, handful. That again, we've got an option that we can buy him in the summer. But this wonder kid here from Barcelona, I believe. I think they asked for a loan back, so we let them do that. So hopefully he gets some more game time. And about Fabian, again, he's gone back to his club though. Get some game time, but he looks a really solid defender as well. So, okay, 133 million spend, but that includes the Vlahovic deal in the summer. 320 million brought in. And yes, we've lost some big players, but I feel like we've replaced them pretty well. Maybe haven't really replaced Pedri, but we had people in the team like Dewey, Gravenberch, Fernandez who can do that job. This is how I'm thinking we'll line up a lot more. Probably switch with Gravenberch, Fernandez, possibly come in for Dewey. Go on that 4-2-4, working very well for us. Probably a Patterson in for Rutherford, but I think our next game's against Sunderland, so rotating, because that should be a really easy game for us. Could put the reserves out for that, to be honest, and we'll be fine. But yeah, really solid team. Rutherford hopefully get a bit of game time. Kim Min-jae's playing amazing. You saw the 8-0 against West Brom. Then we went on to do a 3-3 against PSG in the Champions League, but we're already pretty much through in the Champions League phase, so I think that was a big problem. Indrik and then Vlahovic were 2. And then we went and beat Brighton. Vlahovic and Blasco. Blasco's last goal for the game, for the club. We're sitting second in the league. Still going pretty well. 4 points behind Man U. Still can't shake off Man City, but in with a chance. So I'll bring you back for the next game. For the game against Sunderland, Everton versus Sunderland in the FA Cup. I showed you the last round where we won 11-0 against Oxford. I can't see this being quite as easy, but rotated the team a little bit. Vlahovic, Sesko, Tell, Hendrick, Olmo, Dewey, Balde, Hamza, Min-jae, Rutherford and Palhares. Kim Min-jae is playing brilliantly. 32, I know, but he does look a really good sign for 8.75 million. I think we paid for him. For a world-class centre-back at 32-year-old, I'll take that, I think. Surely we'll beat Sunderland. I mean, I've got a few friends and my brother's actually a Sunderland fan, but yeah, come on. We can't beat Sunderland, then yeah, I'm not doing very well as the Everton manager, I think. Patterson there. The goal kick. Thought they were going to get in there, but Hamza on Olmo looking for Vlahovic. Can he use some speed? He can. He's onto it. So back to Dewey. Almost. Pretty strong start from us, like you'd expect. Just no pressing from Sunderland. Our defence has just got any amount of time they want. Hendrick there. Onto Sesko, onto Vlahovic. Can he put that in? He can. Lovely finish into the side net. Keeper didn't even move, I don't think. Brilliant start. 7th minute. Nice to see the front two link up, because I think Sesko and Vlahovic is really strong front line. 6'3" Vlahovic, 6'4" Sesko, both quick. Tell and go there, 6'2", I think. Quick as well on the left wing, and obviously Hendrick is just might not be the tallest, but he's a world class player, probably the best player. Well, after Haaland and Mbappe, I'm going to say he's up there with the best player on the game at the moment. Maybe Bellingham. Lovely goal there from Sesko. I thought Bellingham in the midfield, actually, thinking, I might have to have a look at that. Doubt we'll get him, but you never know. Maybe if we win something this year. 2-0 already though against them. I mean, it's expected, isn't it? They haven't had a shot. They haven't even had a yellow card. It's just we've turned up knowing that we're going to get beat. What a header there from Kim Min-jae. He's scoring really well already. It's like second goal in 4 games. He could get a lot of goals. He seems to get on the end of a lot of corners and free kicks. I wonder if the defenders are marking Vlahovic and Sesko, the slightly taller players, because Kim Min-jae, I think, 6'2" or 6'3". Then you've got Hamza, Sesko, Vlahovic, who are all same size or bigger. Branthwaite when he plays. There's Hendrick. Hendrick just smashes that in. Patterson couldn't get enough on that to keep it out. 4-0. First half. Already won. How many can it be? Can we get double figures again? Never know. Hendrick onto Sesko, looking over the top for Tell. And he cut it back for someone. He gets tackled, unfortunately. But Olmo wins it back to Dewey, to Hendrick. Oh, lovely finish. Top corner. Absolutely brilliant from Hendrick. Second goal of the game. 5-0. Not even at half time yet. Just shows how well we're playing at the moment. Yes, Sunderland aren't the strongest team, but we're playing some ridiculous football, scoring loads and loads of goals. And yet still Balde somehow not playing well on the left back. I've got him obviously in Barcelona save as well. I'm not that keen on him. Don't know why, but it's probably the way I'm using him in the tactic, but just doesn't seem to be playing that well for me. Almost Kim Min-jae wins that again, but he puts it over. Like I say, he wins a ridiculous amount of headers. Not quite the tallest, 6'3", so he's still big. He's got 18 strength, hasn't he? So we'll have him off. He's on a yellow card. Get Balde off because he hasn't done anything, and we're still 5-0 up. Fernandez on. Get Kovacic a bit of game time. I think he could be really good for us. Then Mudryk on as well. Got a lot of good forwards, young forwards coming through, I think now. Quite a few of them out on loan. So questioning, obviously, Olmo. But I'm also questioning Matisse Tell, which I know a little strange because he's been brilliant for us. But let me know, would you keep him? Would you let him go? Mudryk as well. I'm not playing the wing backs anymore. They trained to do. Yes, he's a really good winger, but I'm liking that bigger players, to be honest, up there. Fernandes with a penalty smashes that in. Not sure why the keeper dived there. Wasn't getting anywhere near it. "6-0 against Sunderland. It's looking very easy, as it should. Although Sunderland on the attack here. Over the top for Pereira. Back to Thierry Small, I think that is. Oh, they nicked one back. Dane Scarlett with a header in off the post. First shot on target. Let's see, can we get another one? Here's Vlahovic. Whipping that in. It has just gone over. Possibly going to end 6-1, which, to be fair, 6-0. You're not really that bothered. Game's won, isn't it? Olmo in the header there on a Branthwaite. Over the top for Vlahovic. Well, excellent tackle. Not many who get the better of Vlahovic. Olmo's got it back there to Fernandes. Looking for Mudryk. Doyle does well again in defence. Hamza. Branthwaite on the ball. Looking down the left for Vlahovic. He's got it. It's off the post. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. Almost an open goal there, wasn't it, for Vlahovic? Sunderland on the attack again. But Rodriguez gets it. Palacios back to Rodriguez. I feel like they've gone a bit more attack in this half, which fair play to them. Scarlett in again. He scores. Ref's checking if it was offside. I don't think it was. I think that's going to be 6-2. Yeah, 6-2. Not bad though. We'll take it. We'll take 6 goals. Can we get a 7th? We can. Hamza right at the end. Lovely header. 7-2. Brilliant game. Well, it's nice to see someone eventually put up a bit of a fight. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. But we were far better, the better team in this game. So what I'll do is I will bring you back for the next episode. Thank you all for tuning in and take care.